Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to HCS Pro Talk, your weekly Halo esports podcast. This is episode 179 for the week of April 18th, 2021. This week, I'm joined by Mr. Sleepy himself, Will, a.k.a. I am Mr. Mayhem. Will, how are you doing on this Sunday, bright and shiny, finally, afternoon?
Oh, I'm doing good, man. How about yourself?
I am doing well as well. Thank you for asking. We're here.
Mm-hmm.
We're live. I'm not going to touch you again because, we did that last week.
We did.
But you are here actually in person.
Yep.
And we got some fun stuff on this week's episode of the show, Will. Do you want to know what we got going on?
Yeah.
Oh, you're right then. Some actual community roster announcements. Will, you're going to be going through those in a little bit.
Yes.
Tournament recaps, including a little bit of tournament controversy. We'll talk about that later on in the show. We have the first episode of our brand new segment, Map Legends, produced by none other than our partner podcast, Evolved. Stay tuned for that. That's kind of in the middle of the show. We're excited for you guys to see the work that they've been doing. It's fucking cool. We talk about the Halo Infinite audio video that was released, the Ask 343 video. I scrubbed through it and just kind of took out the pieces of information that were relevant to our show and the multiplayer competitive aspect, I guess you could say, and some just other cool aspects too. CDL sets the stage. Fucking puns, right? Oh, God. All right. That's Sesame Street reference right there. 1, 2, and then video games to round out the show. And before we even get started with any of that, Jordan with the 13-month resub. Thank you so much, man. Woo! Yo, indeed. What is going on, Jordan? Hope you're having a great day. Will, let's fucking kick it off with some competitive news. I got one piece of information for you. Penn Halo 2v2 series has been announced. This is by Penn Halo. They state, in the spirit of transparency, we're thrilled to announce the Penn Halo 2v2 series through the end of June. These tournaments take place on Saturday, May 1st, Saturday, May 29th, and Saturday, June 26th. Registration for these tournaments are live right now. Head over to Penn Halo's Twitter. It's linked in the Google Doc of the show notes of the show, ! Show notes in chat for more information on that. And Will, believe it or not, that's it for the competitive news. Your upcoming tournaments of the week presented by noobcombo.com. Make sure to check out noobcombo.com for all your Halo esports needs, but no merch. Sunday, April 18th. I almost said 8th, but that's today, not the 8th. The 18th is today. LFTG Halo 5 $1,000 2v2 finals. The EGL and Europa Halo 5 2v2 Spring Series week number 2. Kellogg's Halo 5 Esports Arena Tournament qualifier number 1. And the Blue Team Tournament's Rainbow Road Halo Reach Free-For-All qualifier number 2. Those are all taking place today. And believe it or not, I think they're all like live right now. So they're just all happening all together. It's crazy. On Monday, April 19th, the ESML Esports Minor League Halo 5 2021 season week number 2 starts up. Saturday, April 24th, we have Monza and LVT Productions Halo 4 4v4 tournament. In the TNT Halo 3 MLG draft tourney. That's going to be exciting as well. And then on Sunday, April 25th, the EGL and Europa Halo 5 2v2 Spring Series week number 3 begins. And Kellogg's Halo 5 Esports Arena Free-For-All qualifier number 2 begins as well. What is up, Justin? He says, hey guys, how long has it been since the last episode of HCS Pro Talk?
It's been 1 week since you looked at me. I think that's where he was going with that.
You know, let's set the record straight here for a second, because every time that I do that,
I shake my head.
Will gives me the reaction of, are you fucking kidding me? Again? That happens every single time. Every time. And now, Justin fucking comes out with that statement, and Will just goes with the entire song. It's been. You know what's funny too? Is that Bare Naked Ladies?
Yeah.
Okay, so I saw there was a tweet that went out. I forgot who it was, but there was a tweet of that somebody put out of a TikTok, if I'm not mistaken, of the dude of the lead singer's son. And he's like, he gets the question like, how cool is it having a dad that was in Bare Naked Ladies? And he was talking about, it's most of the time it's fucking great, but and then he talks about the whole it's been shit and whatnot. It's really funny. It's really funny. Like, that was perfect. But Justin says, I made a bet you guys would do that. Well, fuck.
Damn it.
How much can I ask? Justin says that was a great TikTok. If you have a link to that TikTok, Justin, you should post that in chat because I want Will to see it. But Justin, may I ask how much money did you put on that bet? I really want to know, because it's kind of a given that we're gonna fucking say that. But
what's the other song? There what we like.
Let's just look them up. Bare Naked Ladies.
No. We were like.
Oh, what?
There's another song that you always say. It's been a while.
Oh yeah, it's been a while.
That's it.
Since I've been. He said nothing. Just showing Taylor I know exactly what you guys would do. Fuck.
We're too predictable, Josh.
Too predictable. We
gotta change it up. Maybe we change seats next week. I don't know.
Oh my God, wouldn't that be the weirdest fucking thing? People would think the camera's fucking flipped or something. Yeah. It'd be insane. But that's it for your upcoming tournaments of the week. We're set to buy Noob Combo. Like I said before, if you haven't heard me before, check out noobcombo.com for all Halo esports needs. But, still no fucking merch. So it's like Duke Nukem Forever and Final Fantasy 15. You never know when that shit's ever going to full release, but when they do, they are something. See, that's a joke because Duke Nukem Forever was a shit game, so the merch could be absolutely shit. But Final Fantasy 15 was not a shit game, so the merch might not actually be absolutely shit. But if Maddie's associated with it, we all know it's going to be not shit. Come on. Get out of here if you think I was going to say shit. Maddie's great. Justin says, I see it already. Next week, pod will go live. Both of you will be under the desk, giggling until someone asks where you both are. That would be the dumbest shit ever if we're both just under the fucking desk. Like, because I can just see it. Justin lays it out in like layman's terms of like, oh, this would be kind of funny if you guys did this. I would be underneath the table looking at you like, why the fuck are we doing this right now? Like that's what the reaction would be.
Plus, I couldn't press the buttons up here.
You couldn't. No, you'd have to like reach your hand up and just like. He says, sorry, let's get this pod back on the rails. Oh, yeah, if you know our show, we definitely are on the rails 100% of the time. Will, that's it for the upcoming tournaments of the week. What do we got next? Rostermania! Haven't heard that soundbite in a few weeks.
Yeah.
It feels like.
It's been a while.
Since you've been pressing that button.
Nice. All right. We'll start off with the Europa Halo and EGL Spring Series 2v2 rosters. Yeah. Some names you might recognize. We have Cartel 2's Shady and Legend.
I wonder if they won. Oh, wait.
Divine Mind, Fireboy and Sticka. Tier 3, Nobody in Chronozer. Yeah. Demonica Esports, Savior and Rinks. Dershon, Stratic, and Thuru. I just smacked the mic.
I thought I was going to do it.
This team is Michael Sardu, and it's Zerthos and Mata. Or Mata.
I'm adding something to the scene.
Oh, boy. What is happening over there? We have Team More Power. It's Nathmore and Surrender.
More power!
The Beginning, and Dainty and Permission.
You know what's
Or
funny?
Dan Izzy. Dan Izzy. I like Dan Izzy. I'm going to go with Dan Izzy.
I don't know if that, because that is how it's spelt. Like, it's not spelt beginning. So I was wondering if it's beginning or benigning.
Benigning?
I don't know, man.
The beninin.
Yes! Yes!
Well, shit.
Oh, this live show's fucking chalked. We're done. I'm crying. Right now.
Good. What the fuck are you doing over there?
This is your segment.
All right, moving on. Esports Minor League Halo 5 rosters. We have Team Rebellion at Swish 5's Diagram Nemesis and Avenue with a W in front of it. So, Wavenue. Wavenue.
With a wah.
Next team, Nebula, Secluded, Warriors, Limitless, and Ice Kid. Team Recoil include Piggy Saiyan, Neuronical, Cycle, and No Shields. Blackout, Nikolai, Talashi, Seitao, and Ravager. Team Spirit was Obnoxious Condor, Saints, and Sleepology. Blaze, Hyperotic, Sylvanic, Halo Elites, and Kilimanjaro. Kings included Will Manion, Barcode Sama, Pro Shot, and Depth. And then Team Venom included Pac Mandela, I Am in Sight, or I in Sight, Firebird, and Alleluia. Boom.
Shakalaka. Woo. That might have been the best comeback segment of Rostermania we've ever had.
That was good.
That was phenomenal. And then, yes, if you're watching the live show, we have this fancy, all plastic Mountain Dew mini fridge. This episode is not brought to you by Mountain Dew, but hey, Pepsi, get at us.
No.
Get it because Pepsi owns Mountain Dew.
Yes.
So yeah, that's besides the point.
I mean, I do drink enough Mountain Dew to probably keep them in business.
It's just you.
It's just,
like, we see a really large spike coming out of Minnesota in relative sales.
yeah.
Someone's really doing the do. Fucking stupid. What's up, Josh? Justin says, why aren't those Xbox fridges on sale? I want one so badly. Sorry, Mountain Dew thing reminded me of it. Yeah, that's the thing, too, is that they did announce that there will be, because there's a poll that went out.
Yeah.
And Xbox won the poll. And they said, if we win this poll, we will actually make the Series X mini fridges.
Yeah, I'd buy one.
I would too.
It'd be sick.
It would be fucking sick.
The Xbox light better light up though. You know?
Oh, the top of it?
Well, where the little, where the power button is?
Yeah, and then they should make it so the top is like that perforated.
Yeah.
And they should have an LED in there that's green.
Ooh.
Because everybody thought that when the Series X released, the top of the console was going to like glow a very light, like a, not like bright, but glow a green.
It's just painted.
It's just painted. And it doesn't look bad. Don't get me wrong. It's
No.
just like people thought that that's what it was going to be, but what are you going to do? So yeah, I'm going to take this off the table.
All that work to get it up there.
Well, that's got a fan and you can hear it. I mean, it doesn't come through the microphone, but I can hear it. So I'm like, yeah, I'm good. We'll just take it off the table. It's fine. We're past it. I just wanted to show it off. That's all. Head to your local Walmart, you know,
There you go.
the Wally Worlds.
All right. Back on the rails? Are we off the train or off the train? On the train or off the train?
That's a good question. We're on the fucking rails. Go ahead.
All right. Moving on to the tournament and league recaps. Oh boy.
Here, I got you.
Oh, thanks. Yeah.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Esports Arena Halo 5 4v4 results. In fourth place, Sparty and the Pups. Spartan, Arctic, Sab, and Swish 5s. Third was Pittsburgh Knights, Atso Drift, Tapping Buttons, and Pool. Second, Mentality and Suppress. Suppress, Envor, Hoy, and Super CC Evades.
Hi.
There you go. First went to the Undertakers. Boo Boo Doo Frosty Falcated and Bound. HCS Halo 3 MCC Pro Series 4v4 results in 4th place. We had Antimatter, Employee, Phenom, Wise Wins, and Incessant. 3rd went to Flyers, Hunter JJX, commonly Alumnite, and Straight Sick. 2nd went to H3 Team, APG, Lethal, Snakebite, and Trippy. And coming in 1st place, it's the Green Cats. Yoki, Nikoski, Rain, and Ryan Noob taking it home.
And for those who don't know, Nikoski is Shayla.
Yes.
It's gonna
Nikoski. Yeah.
It's gonna take me. I'm gonna say this now, and then I'm just gonna know moving forward. But like, I think it's gonna take me a while to really make that connection because Penguin did the Sub-Zero thing for a very short stint, and then went back to Penguin. So it's like,
well, it's like he made his name as Shayla, right? Like,
yeah.
Wow. I don't know why he's not sticking with it.
I don't know why either, man.
All right, next tournament here. EGL in Europa Halo 5, 2v2, Spring Series, Week 1 results. Let's take a look. Got to zoom in a little bit here. In 4th place, we had Demonica Esports. It was Savior and Renix. I already went through these in the
You
beginning.
did. Yep, you did.
Yeah. So 3rd was Tier 3. 2nd was Divine Mind. And 1st was Cartel 2.
No way.
What do you know?
Crazy. They went 6-0
Darn it.
in their series, 12-0 in map count. This is really reminding me of the fucking Halo 5 Pro Series where they never dropped a map.
Yep, they're just...
It's just picking it right back up where they left off in 2s. Holy moly.
Yes. All right, next up we had the Blue Team Tournaments, Rainbow Road, Halo Reach, FFA Qualifier number 1. And I'm going to run through all of the placements here because...
Yes. You know what I really want to do, but I don't want to... Is the rule of thumb you can use like 10 seconds of an audio thing?
Not even.
Shit. Okay, never mind. I wanted to do like the intro to Rainbow Road. Is that song so iconic? You know?
Yeah.
Great song. Great fucking banger of a track. That Rainbow Road. Obviously, N64 is the golden one, but like you can... Even like Mario Kart 8's like 3 Rainbow Road tracks are good. I think it has 2 actual Rainbow Roads, but whatever. Go ahead, Will. I'm sorry.
All right. In 8th place, we had Jesse Seau. 7th was Defect. 6th, Life Alert.
Help! I've fallen and I can't get up!
5th went to, is it Akulu? 4th was I Mista. 3rd, Douglas Vance. 2nd, Jeet Kundo. Jeet Kundu. Like I can't. First went to King Nick. There you go.
I like how you were heavily contemplating trying to explain that, and then you're like, yeah, fuck it.
Let's just keep moving. All right, next tournament. ESML Halo 5 2021 Season Week 1 results. Rebellion versus Spirit. Rebellion takes it home. Nebula versus Blaze. Nebula wins. Recoil versus Kings. Recoil takes it home. And then Blackout versus Venom. Blackout takes home the W.
Dope.
Pen Halo 3 4v4 April draft tournament results.
This one was not so dope.
Looks like we have some conversations that took place for this one.
Just the Dragonite provided context as to what happened in this tournament. So go ahead, Will. You can read through it.
So the first we have from Ace. Even with the chaos today, I'm still happy I played in the Pen Halo tournament. I love the idea of playing with amateurs and helping them get better. Today was hilarious in so many ways. I had tons of fun, and an 8-hour stream of mine has never felt so fast. Have a great night. Dragonite replies, thanks for being so flexible with us today, man. I'm genuinely sorry about what happened. Jack, what happened during the tourney? And then Dragonite looks like provides some feedback here. Tons of DDoSing made it so we couldn't finish the event. The show was halted, and the players that put in 9 solid hours of game time were robbed of a true victory. They got paid, but all of the fanfare associated was lost too.
Yeah, so towards the end of the broadcast, Dragonite and Trooper came on and it just tried to provide some context as what was happening, and they were contemplating whether or not they were going to play the rest of the matches off stream. Like, nobody streamed their POV or anything like that. Let's just see if you guys can finish your matches. And I just don't think it worked out. So they basically just weren't able to finish. Yeah, Dragonite says it perfectly in the VOD as well. I include the VOD in there, even though, like I said, the tournament wasn't finished. But he said it perfectly at the end. It's like, he believes that, and we believe as well, that this community can do better and should do better and wants to do better. So it's like, it is really, really shitty when these types of things happen and continue to happen. But yeah, because Penn Halo are going out of their way to put on an event like this, right? And giving an opportunity for people to compete. Dragonite Trooper and everybody else involved, like devoting their time to casting the event and getting everything organized and people put together. It's like, when that type of shit happens, it just ruins the experience, not only for the viewers, but for them as well, them that put so much time into making something like this happen. So it's just need to do better. And hopefully with Infinite, we don't have this type of shit, but it is what it is. So yeah, go ahead, Will.
All right. Last one here was Reload Entertainment Studios Halo 5 2v2 Slayer Tournament. Now, all Slayer tournament, huh?
And I guess so. Justin says, JK, where the swords at to slice that shit down? You know, Jordan was here. I'm just giving him shit. Mm-hmm. Will took care of it. So
Yeah. I got it.
Yeah.
So again, Reload Entertainment Studios Halo 5 2v2 Slayer Tournament. In third place, CG Chrono and Dualitat.
Yes.
Second, JK7 and Exadu.
You know what I think that is? I'm probably wrong. But you know Exodia from Yu-Gi-Oh? Exodio?
Possibly.
I don't know.
Yeah. First went to Scariotic and Tolic.
Congrats to them.
Boom.
Shakalaka.
Boom.
Shakalaka.
Boom.
Shakalaka. I didn't know how many times you're going to fucking say it. I'm like, do I need to keep doing this?
Isn't it boom shakalaka boom? Like that's...
Oh, I don't know. All I could think of was ooga shaka, ooga, ooga, ooga shaka, ooga, ooga.
I can't
stop this feeling.
All right.
How many song references have we done so far now? In this show
Justin,
alone.
Justin should keep count for us.
God, it's crazy. Will, thank you for running through not only the rosters, but also the tournament and league recaps of the week. Ladies and gentlemen, we got something cool for you. We are about to show you the first, I'll say episode, because I said at the beginning of the show, the first episode of our new segment titled Map Legends, produced by none other than our partners, Podcast Evolved. And what this is this gives a little more of a lore background to a competitive multiplayer map in the Halo franchise. And we're looking at all the mainline Halo titles for inspiration here. The first episode that we have is none other than Midship. Probably the most iconic. It's been remade the most times is what it fucking feels like.
Yeah. It's present in a lot of video games.
Yes. So this first episode is based off of the map Midship, along with its many remakes and not necessarily remakes, but inspirations from. So without further ado, we're going to step back, and we hope you enjoy the first episode of the new segment called Map Legends.
Welcome, Spartans, to Map Legends, an HCS Pro Talk series presented by Podcast Evolved, your home for Halo. I'm your host, Oren, and on each episode of Map Legends, I will guide you through the setting and lore behind popular competitive multiplayer maps and their remakes within the Halo universe. In today's episode, I will cover Midship from Halo 2. Midship has two remakes, Heretic from Halo 3 and Truth from Halo 5 Guardians. And there are two maps inspired by Midship, Zealot from Halo Reach and Regret from Halo 5 Guardians. So let's dive in. Midship is a small-scale multiplayer map released with Halo 2 and supports the Slayer, Capture the Flag, oddball, free-for-all, and 1v1 duel game types. From a lore perspective, Midship is set on the Covenant CCS class battlecruiser Pious Inquisitor. Earth can be seen through Midship's overhead viewports in its distant skybox, foreshadowing the human Covenant engagement, the Battle for Earth. Pious Inquisitor was directed into the High Prophet of Regret's Fleet of Sacred Consecration in 2552. The fleet's purpose was to secure and excavate the newly discovered location of the Forerunner Arc Portal. Leading the fleet were two CAS-class assault carriers, Solemn Penance and Day of Jubilation. Where the assault carriers make up in size and firepower, Pious Inquisitor makes up in speed, and held its reputation as one of the Covenant's fastest ships. Unknown at the time, the Arc Portal rested underneath the surface of humanity's homeworld, Earth, and when the Fleet of Sacred Consecration arrived, they were met with an aggressive defense attack around Earth's orbital perimeter from the UNSC Home Fleet. After a high-stakes engagement, Pious Inquisitor and Solomon Penance managed to breach the orbital defenses and move the battle in atmosphere towards the Arc's portal's buried location. Day of Jubilation, however, was destroyed after its hull was breached and Spartan John 117 flew through the vacuum of space to deliver and detonate a bomb in the ship's reactor core. To learn more about the Battle for Earth, experience the Halo 2 campaign missions The Armory and Cairo Station. Heretic. Midship's first remake is Heretic, a small-scale multiplayer map released with Halo 3, and supports the Slayer, Capture the Flag, Oddball, Free-for-all, and Swords game types. From a lore perspective, Heretic is also set on Pious Inquisitor. However, at this point in time, Pious Inquisitor is among the Fleet of Retribution during the height of the Great Schism. The fleet can be seen through the overhead viewports on Heretic. Sometime after the Battle for Earth, Pious Inquisitor's Jiralhane crew were overtaken and seized by a group of Sangheili separatists. These separatists used Pious Inquisitor to aid humanity in the fight against the Flood and to mobilize against the crumbling Covenant. When the Covenant remnants dispersed throughout the galaxy, Rados Vadum, commander of the Fleet of Retribution, offered the crew of Pious Inquisitor a place among his fleet to seek out and eliminate the Covenant remnants and return to their homeworld, Sanghelios. To learn more about Pious Inquisitor during the post-war era, check out the novel Halo Mortal Dictata. And to learn more about Rados Vadum and his Fleet of Retribution, check out the novella Halo Shadow of Intent. Zealot. Zealot is widely considered a spiritual successor to Midship because of its aesthetic similarities and level design. Zealot is a medium-scale multiplayer map released with Halo Reach and supports the Slayer, Capture the Flag, Oddball, King of the Hill, Free-for-all, and multi-team game types. From a lore perspective, Zealot is set inside the Communications Center on the Covenant SVD-class heavy corvette Ardent Prayer, attached to the fleet of Valiant Prudence. The map also features a playable area in space beyond passable energy shields. The fleet of Valiant Prudence invaded the planet Reach in the summer of 2552. The UNSC exploited an opportunity during Ardent Prayer's refueling track to launch Operation Uppercut, a tactical mission to plant and activate a Sha Fukikawa translite engine on board Ardent Prayer to destroy it and its flagship vessel Long Night of Solace, a CSO-class supercarrier. The mission was a success, but not without great sacrifice. Spartan George 052 stayed behind and activated the translite engine manually, which ruptured a slipspace portal in the ship's hangar. The portal crumbled and sucked Ardent Prayer and Long Night of Solace into it. The inflamed remains fell into Reach's atmosphere and plummeted into its surface. To learn more about the Ardent Prayer and the UNSC's Operation Uppercut, experience the Halo Reach campaign mission Long Night of Solace. Truth. Midship's second remake is Truth, a medium-scale multiplayer map released with Halo 5 Guardians, and supports the Slayer, Capture the Flag, and Free-for-all game types. the map is noticeably much larger than midship to accommodate for Halo 5's additional player mobility. From a lore perspective, Truth is set on the CCS class battlecruiser Undiminished Enteliki, the same ship class as Pious Inquisitor. Looking through Truth's overhead viewports, the fleet of Particular Justice is seen in pursuit of the UNSC Pillar of Autumn as they approached Installation 04. Undiminished Enteliki was one of the first ships assigned to the militaristic fleet of Particular Justice in 2535. Later, in 2552, and led by Supreme Commander Thel Vadami, the fleet invaded the planet Reach. One of the UNSC ships, Pillar of Autumn, attempted to flee the invasion via slipspace, but was quickly pursued by Vadami and his fleet. Upon exiting slipspace, the fleet discovered the Sacred Halo Ring and attempted to destroy Pillar of Autumn and her crew. To learn more about the fleet of Particular Justice and its pursuit of Pillar of Autumn, experience the Halo Combat Evolved mission, Pillar of Autumn. Regret. Regret is a medium-scale multiplayer map released with Halo 5 Guardians as a remixed variant of Truth, thus making it a pseudo-spiritual successor to Midship. Regret supports the Slayer, Capture the Flag, and free-for-all game types. From a lore perspective, Regret is set on an overgrown wreckage of Undiminished Enteliki after the UNSC and Covenant established their presence on Installation 04. Above the ring's surface, Undiminished Enteliki conducted a close-range survey of the Halo by order of the Minor Prophet of Stewardship. During the survey, the ship was boarded and overtaken by the Flood parasite. When information regarding the ship's loss reached the Supreme Commander Thel Vadami, he ordered the ship's destruction in order to prevent the Flood from escaping the Sol system and threaten all life in the galaxy. The ship crash-landed on the Halo and burned any surviving Flood and Covenant. The ring's damage control system and environmental remediation protocols accelerated vegetation and local flora to consume Undiminished Enteliki's wreckage. To learn more about the history of the fleet of Particular Justice, check out the Halo Combat Evolved Anniversary and Halo 2 Anniversary Terminals, and the novel Halo First Strike. And that will do it for Midship and its remakes Heretic, Zealot, Truth, and Regret on this episode of Map Legends. Let us know in the chat and in the comments which competitive multiplayer map you want us to cover next. And make sure to subscribe to both HCS Pro Talk and Podcast Evolved on your respective podcast feeds and YouTube channels to stay up to date on the latest competitive Halo news and to learn more about the expansive Halo lore. I have been your host, Oren, and until next time, evolve!
There you have it. The very first episode of the segment Map Legends, produced by none other than our partners, Podcast Evolved. And then, like Tetra stated in the chat, big shout out to LVT Productions as well for allowing us to provide some footage from the recent Money Tuesdays events that is in that video. So yeah, claps. Let's give claps in the chat. Claps in the chat. Thank you so much, the Podcast Evolved crew. You guys did a phenomenal job. There's so much more to these maps and the lore and everything than most people would realize. And so being able to have this segment where we're able to do a little bit of a deeper dive on that, and I'm going to say this forever, bridging that gap between the competitive and the lore aspects as well. I think that's incredible. You guys did a phenomenal job. And like we said, the point of this is to bridge that gap. I'm going to use it again, but highlight the competitive maps that have been within the Halo franchise. And this first episode on Midship was phenomenal because it's one of probably the most iconic competitive Halo map of all time. So yeah, stay tuned for more episodes on that. And then also, we did a segment for the Podcast Evolve crew and their show, and ours is called Inside HCS. where we do a recap of the last month's HCS events that have taken place, including community tournaments, and a look towards the future as well. So we love the partnership that we've started here. It's going to be fucking great as we continue on. Yeah, we hope you guys enjoyed that. So without further ado, Will, let's get into some regular news. The Halo community update by... Just kidding, don't press it because it's not him.
You have me like trained. You know,
I
like,
do.
Why?
I do. This is by none other than Snickerdoodle, as a matter of fact. She took up the reins for the community update this time. So let's get to it. Halo Esports. Wrapping up Face It 2021 tournaments. So it was always hinted at, but it's now confirmed. After roughly a year of competitions, nearly $200,000 in prize money distributed to teams across the world, 3,260 unique players participating, the MCC Pro Series has officially concluded as of April 10th. The final broadcast of the North American Championship was broadcast over on the Twitch channel, and you can see the whole vibe that they include in the Google Doc, the show notes of the show, ! Show notes in chat. And a massive thanks to all the teams that participated, to all the entrants that threw their hat into the proverbial ring, and to the team at Face It for all their hard work and dedication. So, the Pro Series is done.
Yeah.
It was a good run. Okay, it was an okay run. I mean, hey, you said it, so... So what now?
We wait. We take the summer off and we wait.
Fuck.
Yeah.
I mean, I shouldn't say so what now, because we have a lot of community tournaments and leagues that are taking place, which is keeping everything afloat as you guys have continued to do so. So thank you, obviously, for continuing to do that. But man, this it's a pretty big hole that's going to be left for a while. I mean, what? We're going to be entering May soonish. We're mid-April right now. June is when we're going to get another slice because of E3. So June we'll get another slice of infinite gameplay. It'll probably be campaign, so don't get your hopes up. But then flights would more than likely kick off in the summer, right?
Yep.
The game releases in the fall. So if we're thinking November, December, we have May, June, July, August, September, October, November. Say a little over half a year.
I mean, it's going to suck that there's nothing official going on, right?
Yeah. Yep.
But I'm just hoping that means they're pouring all their resources into getting Infinite off the ground when the game releases, so that there's tournaments happening, big things going on right away.
Yes. And Tetra states, I'm excited for that FFA tournament leading up to Infinite. Fuck yes.
Yeah.
Both the Esports Arena Kellogg's events that are taking place and the Rainbow Road presented by Blue Team and other tournament organizers as well. It's just some great FFA competition that's going to be taking place. So it's good shit. Good shit. It's just hard to imagine 7 months. You know? I mean, we were kind of in the same spot last year too, because we thought the game was going to come out in the fall of last year, but it didn't happen. So it's like, it kind of feels like spinning the gears. Like it kind of feels like, what is it? Like running in place, but at the same time it doesn't. Because I mean, they don't delay it again, right? Like, there's no way. I mean, there's always the possibility, but it's like, I wouldn't think they would. We're going to see it again in a couple months. The hype will begin to rebubble. So,
yeah.
And as soon as we see it again, we have to do a live reaction, by the way. We have to.
Yeah.
But as soon as we see it again, it's like, oh man, I won't shut up about it at that point. It's going to be insane. All right. Well, there's that. Halo 5 Guardians, the month of April. April 15th, which has already taken place. Warzone Assault is live for the weekend if you wanted to try to get some XP. April 22nd, Griffball rotates in for Roman King. And then on April 29th, Community Slayer rotates in for Griffball. Hopefully there's different maps. And Warzone Turbo goes live for the weekend. On May 6th, Action Sack rotates in for Community Slayer. On the 13th of May, CE Anniversary Throwback rotates in for Action Sack, in which case the gunplay might actually be better than MCC's Halo 1. But hey, who are we to talk? And Warzone Assault goes live for the weekend. On May 20th, Castle Wars rotates in for CE Anniversary Throwback. I don't know why people play that game type, but whatever. And then on May 27th, Triple Team rotates in for Castle Wars, and Warzone Turbo goes live for the weekend yet again. So if you want to get some XP, there are all of your opportunities to get double that amount of XP. I just have a couple last news stories for Halo to go through. The first one is the MCC development of flighting updates by Postums. He wants to talk a little bit more about modding MCC. As of last week, support to allow for Halo Custom Edition maps coming to MCC was brought online. This isn't the first effort the team has conducted around modding, but it is one of the more impactful that players have been able to get their hands on. The publishing team is hard at work exploring how to expand the support for other titles. Looking at you, Halo 2 Vista. But only time will tell. I added that vomiting sound. That wasn't in the article, by the way, just in case anybody was wondering. It's just Halo 2 Vista was a... What a fucking odd title that was. Did it work? Yes. But it was exclusive to Vista. Ew. And it used games for Windows Live. That was another fucking exciting venture on... Oh my God, Microsoft. You have a division devoted to making game consoles and robust online services. And then you came out with Windows... wait, what is it? What did I just say it was?
Vista?
No, oh my God, I'm literally just blanking out on the name of that service that they came out with. Games for Windows Live. That was the name of it. It's trash. It's absolute trash. As of right now, there are no plans to bring mods down to console from PC. Our goal for this year is to roll out and improve the modding experience on PC before we begin evaluating how we would, should we choose to, bring that to consoles. We've seen quite a bit of chatter around it and want to set expectations accordingly that as of right now, there is no official plan of record to make it so. This could possibly change in the future, but it's not in the current roadmap. For those who are really interested in modding or learning more, first and foremost, please go check out the newly crafted MCC EULA or EULA at the link they include. We also have an FAQ, which will be updating over time, and it can be found at the link that they provide, and you can ask more questions at the link that they provide. There are lots of modding communities out there filled with players already in the thick of it, making custom content for MCC. If you're interested in finding new ways to play Halo, dive on in. And then the last Halo news story is the hashtag Ask343 Halo Infinite audio design video that they released. This is by 343 Industries. So I watched through the half-hour video. There were a lot of community questions that were asked, and it was members of the team working on the audio portions of Halo Infinite that answered said questions. So here are the answers that I took from said video. First up, the audio is being designed to be as natural as possible. So what they did was they went a little bit more in depth on if you have an enemy in a room next to you, you would naturally be able to hear that. If there are gunshots, depending upon the position that they're coming from or different rooms or whatever, they'll be muffled, muddled, whatever it may be, depending upon the sound. They want to make it as natural as possible. There will be different footstep sounds based on your own footsteps, your enemy's footsteps, and your teammates' footsteps. So trying to bring a little bit more depth to that, I guess you could say. They're excited to enhance the situational awareness of the multiplayer like 3D mode audio for CTF, where the sounds of returning the flag will be in 3D from the position of the flag object. So trying to make things more of a... They want to add different audio design elements based off of the objects that are being used, the weapons, where people are positioned, so on and so forth. Music is emphasized in bigger moments of a multiplayer match. This includes the beginning, the end and then leading up to the end. As in, like, if there's a big moment that's taking place before the end of a match, something might ramp up. But music will not be played during the entire match because they want it to be focused on the actual gameplay. Okay? So you have the intro music that plays like you do in Halo 5 or anything else, right? You have the intro music that plays, and then you might have a little outro that plays too, and then, like, what is it in Call of Duty where the music starts to ramp up when we're getting close to the end of a game?
Yeah.
That type of situation, more than likely. No custom multiplayer announcer voices like the Halo 5 pack that released. Okay, so they currently have no plans to do anything like that. Jeff Steitzer is coming back as the official multiplayer announcer for Halo Infinite. Okay, so you have the official announcer that stays there, but no custom yet. And it is the intention of the studio to allow streamers and content creators to use the music in Halo Infinite without the risk of DMCA. So he said that, like, they can't say anything definitively, but he said that is their intention to allow it, as had been for all the other Halos. It's like you should be able to.
Sure.
And that is it for the regular news. Kind of the games to watch. Oh boy. CDL teases LAN events returning. This is by the Call of Duty League, and they state, in coordination with our teams, we're happy to announce Call of Duty League plans for teams to return to LAN play at select events later this season. More details to come. So that's big. Who the fuck knows when and where that's going to be, but, you know, there it is. Will something kind of crazy happen?
Yeah.
The CDL Stage 2 Majors results took place. So where we last left off, I guess you could say, we had the Atlanta FaZe going up against the Dallas Empire in the winners final. And then we had the Rocker are going to play against the Toronto Ultra. Okay. So the Atlanta FaZe said, fuck off Empire, and they came out hot, and they 3-1 them. We played off against the Toronto Ultra, who came off of a hot 3-0 against the LA Thieves. Will, what happened?
We lost.
Yep.
Yeah.
So a lot of shade was being thrown in the chat.
Of course.
A lot of those Optic fans. But it's okay because, you know, there's like that unwritten rule of, like, the team that beats you, you kind of want to see them go all the way. It's like, well, at least you went all the way.
Yeah.
Well, they did. So the Toronto Ultra then faced off against the Dallas Empire and beat them 3-1. So it was Atlanta FaZe up against the Toronto Ultra, which was not a final that was expected in the slightest. I don't think anybody's bracket had the Toronto Ultra in the final. Not only did they make it to the final, they won 5-3. So that was something. So congratulations to the Toronto Ultra. Remember that phrase, no Winnie, no Zinny, or whatever the fuck it was? Well, they clearly didn't need them, so they won that shit straight up. So, Stage 2 is concluded, which means the CDL Stage 3 groups and schedule has been announced. This is by Call of Duty League as well. The groups are... I want to start with Group B because this shit's fucking stacked. So in Group B, you have the Atlanta FaZe, Optic Chicago, the LA Thieves, the New York Subliners, the Seattle Surge, and the London Royal Ravens.
Oh, poor Ravens.
They've been doing better, though.
Yeah.
They're not as bad as they were. They're doing better. And then in Group A, you have the Toronto Ultra, the Dallas Empire, the Minnesota Rocker, the Florida Mutineers, the Paris Legion, and the LA Guerrillas. So the schedule gets announced, right? And of course, we're only going to talk about us. So our first match of that entire week and our only match of the entire first week is against the Florida Mutineers. Do you think we win it?
Maybe.
I think we lose.
I think we lose.
I do. Our next match is against the Paris Legion.
That one we can win.
I think we lose. The next match that we have is against the Toronto Ultra.
You think we're going to go 0-3?
No, Will. I think we're going to go 0-4.
We have the Gorillas after that.
I lied. I think we go 0-5.
And then the Empire.
I'm just kidding. I'm totally kidding by my predictions, by the way. But what did you say? Like you wish they do poorly, so like they're gonna win.
So there is like, I have a superstition because
whenever you root for a team, they lose.
No, because like, kinda like with the Rocker, like we were doing well in that group play, and then when we get to the tournament, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna watch because we did so well, and then we did decent enough until we fell apart. And,
right.
But yeah, like when I'm not caring or like whatever, it's the Rocker again, like they do well.
And then we win.
And it gets me excited, and then we lose.
So we're going to lose every game.
Yeah.
Perfect. But we're actually going to win. Fuck all you guys. You guys are all worse than us. Standy for life, bitch.
So this is going to be interesting to see what people have picked up on about Standy.
It'll be interesting to see if any other roster changes take place. That's what I'm curious about.
True.
So, who knows? Because Florida, we're picking up steam towards the end of the stage. They could be scary. I think the Gorillas have a chip on their shoulder.
Yeah.
Because they lost to the Florida Mutineers. I think they lost 3-0. Mutineers. So, the Gorillas will have a chip on their shoulder. We play both of them. We've had the Empire's number. So while they're one of the best teams in the league, we have had their number.
True.
So who knows if that goes our way?
Facts.
Right?
Yeah.
Facts. But yeah, the Paris Legion, you're right. The Paris Legion is one of those where it's like, oh yeah, we should win that. But then those are the ones. Oh, we should win that, but we don't.
Right.
So it's like, what the fuck's going to happen there? You know? I don't know. This stage is gonna be weird. This stage is gonna be weird because you look at Group B and you're like, oh, that shit's stacked. But like you look at Group A and you're like, no. Weird things can happen. So who knows? We'll have to wait and see. Next piece of Crowd and Other Games Watch. Ubisoft announces UB Forward, which is their press conference for E3 2021. So E3 2021 is going to be an all-digital event. It'll be free for everybody. And press conferences are coming back. So stay tuned. And then I really wanted to include this, Will. You know how much I like the Fast and the Furious franchise.
Yes.
Okay. Like I have an unhealthy love for that franchise. So the newest Fast 9 trailer released. Okay.
Yep.
And the end of it teases that they're going to space.
Yeah.
And the joke was when the Fate of the Furious, Fast and Furious 8, for those who don't know, that's what it's actually called. The Fate of the Furious. After that movie came out, it's like, what the fuck are they going to do next? Are they going to go to space? And then the end of this trailer is like,
we're going to fucking space.
But like and the Fast and the Furious franchise has gotten to a point where it's just over the top shit. It's not street racing, obviously. It's about family. That's what the movie's about.
Familia.
Yes. So it's not like they're literally going to the fucking moon and having a race or doing a heist on the moon or anything like that. But the end of the trailer does show them going higher than normal in the sky.
I hope that's just bait for all the rumors. You know what I mean? Like
it's just a 5-second scene and that's it.
Yeah.
I mean, that's fine. I don't care. But Justin asks, have you guys seen the trailer for Army of the Dead? I have not, but I do know that's Zack Snyder's zombie heist film, and it's coming to Netflix. Am I right on that front? But back to Fast and the Furious, because this is important, Will. Fast 9 is going to be part of a new trilogy. But here's the kicker. Justin Lin, the director, sees F9, Fast 9, as part of a trilogy with Fast 10 and 11 that will conclude the saga's final chapter. So whatever Fast and the Furious 11 is called, that will be the end of this saga. It just opens more doors for more sagas to be created. So
This shit is so crazy.
how the fuck do they... Like, I don't know what they do in the next two movies. Like, I mean, hell, I don't even know what the fuck they're going to do in F9 for crying out loud. But I love it. I love it. I'll watch them, obviously. Justin says, bullshit. Those movies make too much money. Vin Diesel is silently a billionaire. I mean, hey, it doesn't surprise me. But like I said, that's why I joked that will conclude the saga's final chapter, but it opens the door for more sagas to be created, right? Because who doesn't like money?
I mean, they're gonna...
It'll be Dominic Toretto's kid that progresses.
Or Han's back in this one.
Yes, he is.
Maybe we could realistically get a whole Han series if we wanted to with the time that he hasn't been around. We could have a series with the I don't know his name, but the white kid from Fast and Furious 3, Tokyo Drift. Like there's all that doors that could be reopened for this series.
My favorite and the best Fast and the Furious movie, Tokyo Drift, getting the next saga. Oh my God.
The 11th movie will be titled Alt F4. It's been a video game this whole time.
I mean, it wouldn't fucking surprise me with the shit that they're pulling off now. Did you see it? For those who haven't seen the trailer, there's a lot of magnets. And when you, like, trust me, you pull it up because I'm telling you this, man. When I say a lot of magnets, there are a lot of fucking magnets. And don't ask me how they work, because it's according to the Insane Clown Posse. How the fuck do they work? I don't know. Fucking magnets. Josh says they're going to start making spinoffs like Hobbs and Shaw. I'd be fine with that. And no, Josh, you're wrong about Fast 5. He says, I laughed so hard at that magnet scene because it would never work. I mean, hey, it doesn't need to work. That's the beauty of the Fast and the Furious franchise. Will's bringing up the trailer right now. I want you to watch that because it's absolutely incredible.
Okay.
Will's watching the trailer right now. Okay, so that's it for COD and Other Games Watch, which means it's time for Will's Adventures with an Halo and Other Games too. I'll go quick. You watch the trailer. I'll go quick. Played some Valorant with you and the boys.
Yeah.
That was fun. You can talk about that.
Woo.
And then played some MCC for the community playdate. That was fun as well. I muted Josh a few times. That was funny as fuck. Yeah, we had some. We almost won every game. And then, what was it? Good job adding that little bit there. Here, I'll help you. There you go. But yeah, we played some MCC for the community playdate. Brian, Rage More Nerd, joined us towards the latter part of the playdate. We hopped into some BTB, and then we finished off with some 4v4. And let's just say that Brian just doesn't miss.
Brian is incredible.
He's just too good. He's just too fucking good. Justin says, the car is metal. I spent the whole trailer laughing and thinking, God damn, I need to see this movie. Remember when they just stole VHS players?
Yeah, man.
In the original?
VHS DVD players, stereos.
Yeah, straight up. Yep. And they had the tuner cars with the underglow, and they were going underneath the semi.
I owned that Honda.
Did you?
Yeah, I had a 94 Honda with the side pull doors.
Oh my God.
I missed that car.
You're missing the best parts of the trailer, Will. Look at that. Look at the fucking magnet. And boom!
So Han is some sort of military winter soldier now.
Han is amazing.
What the fuck is this?
Oh, it's great, is what it is. We're getting a play-by-play trailer breakdown of the Fast 9. And the best part is John Cena plays fucking Dominic Toretto's brother.
So the story,
Charlize Theron's back too.
Toretto, Vin Diesel was like meditating or like just during casting, he was like taking a moment.
Oh, about the Paul Walker.
Yeah,
thing,
and he John Cena came in.
They're going to space.
The fuck?
They're going to space, baby.
No.
Yeah. Fast 9. Go faster. Fast 9 to infinity and beyond. Beyond death, because Han didn't die. Long lost brother. She's back with the dumbest haircut ever. Oh
wait.
God.
I missed
Charlize Theron.
Because of the sick Honda for sure. Yeah.
Is that how you swoon Vicky?
No, she hated that thing.
Swooned her with a Honda.
It was so loud.
Oh my God. I'm stoked for that movie though. It looks so dumb. But I mean all of them beside like starting with 4. 4 they were starting to get past the I mean, actually, Too Fast, Too Furious kind of started with the getting away from the street racing. And then Tokyo Drift brought it, quote unquote, back with the drifting. And that was mainly focused on racing.
Yeah.
Fuck it. It's all about family. It doesn't matter.
Fast 5 was, semi-grounded, right? Breaking into the bank or the police station. And there wasn't any crazy, like, oh, they got a tank type things, right? Remember that?
I do remember
the
that.
Fast 6? Yeah.
I need to watch those movies again. I need to do a fast marathon.
The first one's will always be the best one.
No, third one's the best one.
First one.
Tokyo Drift. Tokyo Drift is the best Fast and the Furious movie of all time. Hands down. You know how I know that, Will? Dun, 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 dun. So that song come from. There was a Destiny meme on it, so of course it's the best one.
Okay.
Justin says then it became superhero movies. Horrible acting though, like almost unwatchable. What are you talking about?
Which one?
Tokyo Drift? Nah. They had Bow Wow in that movie. He had the fucking Hulk car. Remember that shit?
I mean, I would drive that.
Holy shit. I have to bring up a picture of this. Hold on. Tokyo Drift.
Han and,
Tokyo. Yeah, and the best part about Han is that he, like, all he does is snack. Like, he's just fucking as a bag of chips or something. He just fucking munched on snacks, bro. He's dope.
They explain that in, like, Fast 5, I think.
I love him. I love Han.
He quit smoking.
I love Han so much.
That's why he eats all the time.
Look at this fucking Hulk car. Oh my God. Look at that. Look at the fucking universe. Oh, the car's fucking terrible.
I'd drive it.
Holy shit. Oh my God.
But yeah, the Sean, the main protagonist.
Oh, he's terrible.
He's a terrible actor.
Oh, yeah. But it's also like the best thing ever.
In the beginning scene with like the high school kids.
Yeah, and he's
like,
got the wrench and shit.
That's horrible. Like that acting was horrible too.
The fucking street race that they did.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Oh my God. I love it. I love that movie so much.
All right.
Mr. Texas.
Yeah. Facts.
And I love how I love how the story is like his dad lives in his parents become estranged or whatever, and his dad lives in Tokyo, and the kid fucking goes there, and it's just fucking, you gotta be home by this time. I don't want you out and about, and like then he makes a run-in with the bad kids. The fucking drifters. Oh my god, the movie's badass. I love that shit.
He's in another show right now?
Yeah, he is. He's in isn't he in oh my god. Isn't he in not CSI?
Lanky says NCIS.
NCIS, yeah. Is NCIS New Orleans? Is that what he's in?
Just Dad's like, hey, don't do that. Then never shows up again.
It's true, he didn't. I think he shows up one other time.
I think it's because Mr. Texas started staying with Han. I think that was supposed to be implied, that he just was away from home.
He is on New Orleans. I was right. He acts the same way. Oh my god. His name is Lucas Black. That is him. That's fucking hilarious. That movie's phenomenal though. Yeah. What makes that movie amazing is that it's a Fast and the Furious movie while not really being a Fast and the Furious movie, while still being a Fast and the Furious movie. It introduces Han, and you get a Vin Diesel cameo at the very end before the credits roll.
Which was never explained either.
No. Wait, yeah, it was. It was went back to once. That scene went back to once.
But they never they never brought Sean back into the fold.
No, Sean's never been back. Mr. Texas.
Texas, yeah. Probably because his acting's so bad.
Fuck, I mean, hey, who cares? You know?
Anyway. Where were we in the show?
Will's Adventures. You are up, actually.
Oh, my turn. Okay.
Yeah.
I played some Valorant. We played Valorant.
We did.
Played a lot of Valorant.
You played a lot more than I did.
Yeah.
Yes. Did you complete the pass yet?
No, I'm on like 40 something.
Oh, you're real close.
I'm really close to that spray that goes do 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 do.
I didn't know that was in the pass.
It's in the battle pass. It's towards
shit.
the end. So I'm like mid 40s right now.
Let me just say this, because I didn't talk about it much. We played late. My game deteriorates when I play late, so I was not helpful at all. Like, I had one good game, but then I played real poorly. So for that, to you and to our teammates, I apologize, because that was not, I really just wanted to win, and I was not playing well, so
yeah,
it's on me.
I played with Silos and a couple of his buddies,
Mm-hmm.
which one of his buddies is a gold player. And I learned the ranking system. It's not like Halo. Like 50% of the player base is in iron, bronze, and silver.
Yeah.
So
the good players are high.
Yeah. So I was keeping up with that, him bringing in like that, because they try to match, right?
Sure.
So that gold player was bringing in other gold players. I was going even about, I was doing okay.
Sweet. Good.
So I felt pretty good about myself. So that was fun. We played on, God, I don't even
Friday
remember.
night. Friday night. Yes.
I don't remember how I got. That's when Joey and I were playing solo. I think before you joined.
No, you were playing with Silos and what's his face? Why am I blanking on his name now?
I can't remember.
I feel really bad now.
I don't remember who I was playing with every night. So
Silos and his bud, I know that.
Yeah. Yes. I'm spacing on it too. I feel horrible.
Slimsy.
Slimsy.
Yeah,
there it
Slim.
is.
Silas and Slim.
Yeah, we played Icebox like 4 times in a row one night, one of the days.
Just say you and Joey did.
Yeah.
And then I joined, and we never got it until like the last game or something like that, and we won that game.
Yeah, because we were warmed up on it.
Yeah.
I'm enjoying playing Reyna more.
Okay.
I want to play Killjoy.
Yeah.
I like her abilities.
I've been seeing you play as both of them.
But the problem is I'm not great in like 1v3 situations. And as a Killjoy, you sit back more, you let your bots figure out information, and then you take the fight.
Yeah, more of a control player.
Yeah, exactly. That's what it's supposed to be.
Mm-hmm.
But I'd rather just get my couple kills and get out, if you know what I mean.
Sure. Oh yeah, I hear you. Like I main Phoenix, but I want to get better at using Sage because I like the aspect of healing teammates and being that support player.
Yeah, and her walls can be huge.
That's the thing. I want to get better at wall placement. That's my thing. That's why I like playing her, because when you can shut off a choke point.
Yeah, that's one thing. Like, I believe it's bind or split. Bind, where it's got the obviously A and B, and then it's got the ropes that you can go up and down in the middle.
Yep.
Walling off that, if they're doing a mid push and you wall off that mid, they have to make a split decision. Are we going B or are we going A?
Yep.
Or are we shooting down this wall?
Right.
And then then you know they're staying there if they're taking out the wall.
Exactly.
So
exactly. That's why I love her walls.
Yeah,
I think it's great.
It's not only controlling an area, it can be informational as well.
I hate playing against Viper.
Yeah, it's annoying.
Viper shit is just annoying. That's really what it is. And then I don't know if I've been playing against bad ciphers, but like I think we've had one instance of a cipher actually like revealing shit. I haven't had any other cipher that I played against like actually use their stuff, not necessarily correctly, but maybe they just didn't know where we're going. What are you gonna do? But
cipher's tricky because you want to control a site.
Yes.
Or the flank. So sometimes you might set up and have your tripwires all over B, have your camera placed, and then they go, hey, and you're like, oh, hey, there's my shit. You know? Never, you know,
there's my shit.
No one walked through it. No one, I didn't get to dart anyone with the camera, you know?
True.
It happens. I played Cypher during the beta. I haven't unlocked him now because he's not as useful as he was then.
Okay.
I've also played a couple rounds with Astra, which is fun. Smokes, blinds, or smokes, concussions, and the gravity well, which is really fun. I actually, I was playing as Astra, and I placed one of them. They call them stars, but you can, so you place stars down, and then you can choose which.
What they do.
So I placed one mid, and Silas was playing ropes, and he goes, "They're mid." So I hit the gravity well on mid. Turns out Silos had pushed out mid, and he's just standing in the middle of my gravity well as I come around the corner. I'm like, oh, shit.
Uh-oh.
So Silos got killed, but he did enough damage where I was able to pick up the 2 trades of the people that were there. So I got 2 kills off of using Silos as my meat shield. But yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. And then I've also been playing some F1 2019, trying to learn how to drive an F1 car. I got a racing wheel that was just delivered 40 minutes ago.
Hell yeah.
Which I'm excited to get going today.
Like I said, I'm going to give you my extra code for 2020 so you can have that.
Yeah.
And then shout out to Max Verstappen of Red Bull for winning the race at Imola this morning.
I kind of want to get a Red Bull hat, but I'm not a Max fan. Like I don't
have a Max hat.
A lot of them have that 33 though on the brim.
I just got their standard one that they have that doesn't have a racer on it because I'm a Sergio fan.
Sergio Perez, yeah.
I like him a lot. And then, So shout out to Max for winning. The race was crazy from start to finish. There was rain involved. There was spinouts involved, crashes involved, restarts involved. Like, it was fucking-sane. So, and Lewis Hamilton, who is the main driver for Mercedes, oh my God. If the race didn't have like I'm not going to necessarily say a restart, but like a reposition, they had to start back up again. The race fully didn't start over. The lap remained where it was, but everybody relined up. If that didn't happen, he kind of would have been fucked.
Yeah.
But he had a spin out. Then it took place where everybody had to reline up, and he made it from like 9th or 10th place up to 2nd to finish the race. So shout out to him for being able to do that. Shout out to Lando Norris for getting his podium finish. He finished 3rd for McLaren.
Yep, for McLaren.
Great race by him. Both of Ferraris took 4th and 5th, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep.
Good for them.
With McLaren's such rich race history, I'm surprised they're not up there more. I really am.
I don't know, man. Yeah, I mean, Williams used to be one of the biggest and best F1 teams of all time. And then they just dropped off the side of a cliff. So what are you going to do? And they're associated with Mercedes.
Yeah.
That's where, so like we're just talking about F1 for just a second. So for those who don't know, you have like your main teams, right? Your main branded teams. And then a couple of these main branded teams have like, I'll call them sister teams. So for instance, Red Bull is one of the top 1-2 contenders in F1. Their sister team is AlphaTauri, who you look at that team as like an up and comer for Red Bull for like their talent.
So I'm a little behind.
Go ahead.
On the documentary, because Toro Rosso was like Toro Rosso Red Bull, right?
Yeah.
Is that still that team?
I believe so.
Okay.
So yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yes.
Yep, AlphaTauri. Yep, they changed the name.
Yes. So you look at these sister teams as a way for potential up and coming talent to go through before coming to the top team. And that's why there's a lot of speculation. So like why I said Williams is associated with Mercedes is that Williams is one of the worst teams currently in Formula One, right next to Haas, they're just bad. But Williams is looked at as that up and coming talent for Mercedes. And the question is, because both contracts are up for both Lewis Hamilton and Valtteri Bottas of the Mercedes team, both their drivers. So the question is, does Mercedes pick up Max Verstappen from Red Bull? Like, do they steal him from them? And then do they have, why am I fucking blanking out on his name? He literally crashed this race.
Not Bottas or?
No. A guy from Williams to come up.
Oh, you're thinking they bring him up?
Yeah. That's the rumor. The rumor is him for sure. But regardless,
I don't see them getting rid of Lewis Hamilton, though.
No, it's not whether or not they want to. It's whether or not Lewis wants to go.
Right.
Because his contract's up. It's his decision what he wants to do. Does he want to work with Mercedes to come with a different contract? Or does he want to put feelers out somewhere else? Like Ricardo did.
I mean, Red Bull's been on the rise.
They have. They absolutely have. They have the faster car. They absolutely have the faster car this year. No doubt.
So you might see a little trade action, Max for Lewis.
Could be.
That could be interesting. But then you never know what the car's going to do next year. That's the thing.
That's the other thing, too, is that Red Bull designed this car around Max.
Yeah.
Like, Max is their golden boy. So it's like, I don't think they let him go, even if it is for a 7-time world champion. But I don't know. I mean, business is business, right? You never know what the fuck is going to happen. But Max is a star. But yeah, I don't know. I'm really glad Red Bull picked up Sergio. I think that was a great pickup for them, regardless of how he's been placing, because I think he's better than what he's been placing. And he has the grit to want to compete and do better, and we know that. But yeah, both Bottas and Hamilton's contracts are up at the end of this year, so who the fuck knows what's going to happen there? No idea. Russell, that was who I was thinking of.
Yeah.
Russell on the Williams team. But Josh asks, what wheel did you get?
The brand is Thrustmaster. It is the TMX Pro.
Thrustmaster.
Yeah. Let me look it up to make sure.
Do it up. But yeah, if you guys want to get into Formula One, there's a few different avenues to go through. First off, listen and watch our interview with Martin Ohms of GT Halo. He is a huge lover of Formula One, and he got us into it via the Drive to Survive Netflix series that is out right now, and season 3 just ended. So go watch that. And then, yeah, the second race of the season just concluded as of this morning. And the next race is in 2 weeks. So stay tuned for all those fun things.
Was Australia the first race?
Bahrain. Bahrain was the first race.
Gotcha.
Let me see here. The third race is the Heineken Grand Prix in Portugal. That is May 1st. Well, May 2nd, because Sunday's the actual race. So, Josh says, F1 ain't my scene. I'm more of a NASCAR guy. To each their own.
Mm-hmm.
Just know that F1 is the much more technical racing sport. Guess you could say. They're the fastest cars in the world.
Yeah.
In the world. Beautiful tracks, too. Like, absolutely beautiful. And they just announced that, we were talking about this before we started recording, they just announced that Miami, welcome to Miami, is the new track for 2022. So they will be, Miami is the second track in the United States, next to the Circuit de Americas in Texas. So yeah, that's going to be big. I showed Will the track layout. It looks fucking awesome.
It looks sweet.
It's right. It goes around the new stadium that was just built. So, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Very exciting. Very exciting stuff, especially for F1, and bringing more of that competition to the United States is awesome because it, like, you know, you think of soccer or football as like the world sport, right? And us as Americans aren't heavily into it as basically every other country in the world, right?
Yeah.
And for Formula One, it kind of feels kind of the same way, where there's just not a ton of fans in the American side of things as there are for other parts of the world. So having another track in the United States is going to be incredible, and very, very excited for that. So it's okay, Josh. I understand. Oh, you doing it? Oh, shit.
I'm checking it out.
Oh, shit, baby.
I just don't want to get the same hat as you.
They have different colors. See, I'd want a McLaren hat if they weren't all fucking orange. But that's their thing, is orange. So what are you going to do?
Yeah.
But they have a Mercedes hat in white that looks dope as shit. So they have other hats. Sorry to point at you. But yeah, the thing, like, look underneath. Look at the bill.
Yeah, I know.
Isn't it fucking cool?
Yeah, why don't they
It's
don't
rad. Get fucked. Just buy the same hat. Deal with it.
I mean,
also, Mortal Kombat. The movie comes out on HBO Max on Friday this week. You gonna watch that? Get over here.
maybe.
I'm excited.
I went over to a buddy's house yesterday and they had the 1997 Mortal Kombat on.
Ooh.
So that was, yeah.
Ooh. Yeah, it's gonna be fucking dope.
So there's got to be a different store.
Oh, there's a store for every team.
Well, yeah, there's a F1 store and then there's a store for every team.
Yeah, like if you go to the team's website, there is, like, they have their own.
Yeah,
store
that's
as
what I'm
well.
looking for.
Yeah.
It's all the F1 stuff. It's like,
Jordan says MK looks surprisingly good. I agree. I'm genuinely excited for it. I think it's gonna be fucking cool. I was actually so excited. I thought it came out last Friday. I was wrong. So, oh my God. Eric says, get a camel one, brother. America. Jesus Christ. So yeah, there you go. Will, while you're looking up hats.
yeah, sorry. I'm so distracted. Time for shout outs.
Time for shout outs. Can you press the button on the other one, though?
What's the ending?
Hell yeah. Brother. Shout out to everyone who joined the community playdate. Thank you guys very much. I've had a great time. Played some MCC matchmaking. This next go round, probably Halo 5. Probably some H5. Matchmaking. We'll see. Shout out to everyone who followed and subbed during the live show. Jordan
Yeah.
with the 13-month resub. And then I'll also include in here, because fuck it, Brian, Rage More Nerd, with the 9-month resub. That's our Twitch baby. What's up, Lord Relay? Welcome back. Good to see you. Hope you're having a great day. And then happy belated birthday to Josh, a.k.a. Ogre, just Josh in the chat. There you are. Community creations. Halo memes every day. Reddit.com/r/Halo memes. Clips of the week number 102 by High Tech Redneck. The Average Bros podcast, episode 2 by The Average Bros. You know who's included on this podcast, Will?
Who's that?
And their hosts, their actual hosts. Matty Rums.
Oh.
And David Sandman. Check them out.
Nice. Very nice.
Check out that podcast. This is why execution is king. This is by Paradise Halo. It's a video. Go check that out. And then Halo.api released to Discord. This is by Halo.api. This includes MCC and Halo 5 stats and more. I'm thinking about including it in our channel. We'll see. We'll see. I'm going to look into it more, and we might add it so you can see your stats and check some shit out. I've heard it's really cool and all that fun stuff. Will, if there's one thing you're going to find out about F1 merch, it's expensive.
Oh, yeah.
All of it is. Like, unless it's on a good sale, it's all pricey. But Will, that's it for the community creations and the shout outs. Would you mind doing me a solid and plugging the show?
You can find us on your favorite podcast services. Just search for HCS Pro Talk. We're on iTunes, Podbean, Stitcher, Spotify, and others as well. Leave us a review and let others know about the show. You can join the Discord, join the community discussion. Links provided in the Google Doc with the show notes of the show. Join the Xbox Club or Spartan Company. Search for HCS Pro Talk on your Xbox. We are on social media, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitch, if you want to count Twitch as social media. And
we are being social.
We have eSportspedia page. Search for HCS Pro Talk there. And then we have our own website, hcsprotalk.com, where you can find a link to our merch in the top right corner. Also, don't forget about Podcast Evolved. They did a lovely job with the Map Legends segment.
Yes.
It was incredible to see. And make sure to check out halopodcast.com, your home for Halo lore, Podcast Evolved, missions, mission debrief, books, book clubs, blocks built with blocks, and top Halo news stories on Halo headlines. Go check them all out.
Halo headlines. There you go.
Yeah.
Baby. Ladies and gentlemen, while Will looks up F1 merch, that's going to do it for episode 179 of HCS Pro Talk. I want to thank you very much for watching. I want to thank you very much for listening. We hope you all have a phenomenal rest of your Sunday, a great rest of your week. Check out Mortal Kombat on Friday on HBO Max, or a theater if you're daring enough. And stay safe. Don't be stupid. Wear a mask in public. Because we ain't out of this shit yet. We're getting there, but we ain't out of this shit yet. Ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it for us. Stay tuned to the after show if you're watching live, but if you're not, I'm sorry. Just kidding. I mean, I'm not sorry. It was your choice. That's okay. Everybody has a choice in life, you know? What are you chuckling over there about, Mr. Chuckles? All right.
Your choices.
Changes. Ladies and gentlemen, that does it for us. We'll catch you next week, but until then, bye-bye. After show. Did you find a hat you wanted?
No.
Well, that was fun.
I don't like them.
Really?
There's none that are like, that's the one. You know what I mean? Like,
I feel like I have to get a Williams hat because like I like George Russell, but I fucking hate their branding. Like, if you look up their hat, it literally just fucking plastered Williams Racing. Because that's their logo, is their name. And I'm like, what the fuck? What's the name of that documentary again? Are we talking about F1? It's called Drive to Survive. Drive to Survive. Seasons 1, 2, and 3 are up on Netflix right now. F1 sounds interesting. Might have to get into it. Hell yeah. And Justin, I will say this. If you are an early bird in the morning, then it is the sport for you. I say that because my kid wakes me up at 6 to 7 in the morning anyway, and races, like, literally, because I think you're in Central Time, Justin, if I'm not mistaken. The race this morning was at 8 a.m.
Over by like 10:30?
Yep, over by 10. It with the restart, too. So, yeah, it was over by around 10. Same with your dogs? Fuck yeah. See, there you go. It is the perfect sport for early birds, or those who have to wake up early, not by choice.
I've tried. So qualifying, I thought it was at 8. Turns out it was at 7.
Yeah.
I woke up at 8 and joined the chat. Everyone's like, "You're a little late." I'm like, "What?" I turned on. Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Shit.
Qualifying's earlier. Yep.
And then the race was at 8 this morning.
Correct.
Which was
Correcto mundo. It's okay, Josh. Do what comes natural. But yeah, big shout out to Martin for getting us into F1. It's a lot of fun. You know what the best part about this is that it's the perfect sport between football season.
Oh, sure.
Like, and it runs through football season as well. Like, there's races in November. Like, if I open, because I have it synced to my calendar. But yeah, Justin, it's really, really, that documentary series is fantastic, and it really gets you excited. And the best part, another really cool thing about Formula One is that there's only 20 drivers. So, like, you know who they are. You'll know who they are because there's only 20 of them. So it isn't like there isn't a shit ton of people per team that you quote unquote need to be interested in. It's 2 racers per team, 10 teams. That's it. 20 drivers. But yeah, it looks like the season ends December 11th or December 12th. That is the last race. The last scheduled race. Yeah, it's fucking cool. And another really cool part about the sport is that, you know, you can only, I mean, these are the best drivers in the world and the best car makers in the world. And yet you have this inconsistency in drivetrain with the rain, the sand, the wind, like all these little things, that need to be paid attention to. It's absolutely insane. I'll let you answer that if you want to.
It was spendy, Josh. Just look up on Amazon the Thrustmaster TMX Pro. You'll be able to see it.
I'm going to grab the uninspirational quote of the week. Or quotes. Josh, what made you think it was going to be cheap?
And that's like entry level pricing for like a good wheel.
Yeah, exactly. It's an oversized controller with force feedback and pedals. What do you expect? I mean, what, a normal next-gen controller goes for $70-$80?
Yeah.
Only makes sense. The uninspirational quote of the day for Monday was, "Life's a journey and everyone left you behind."
Oh, damn it.
For Tuesday, your fate is to eventually die.
I mean, that's the
True.
irony of life. Right?
Oh, Will, I'm sorry. For Wednesday, some of my best friends are carbs. That was mean. For Thursday, all I want to do is be paid a lot of money to sit around and relax. I don't think that's uninspirational. I think that's legit.
Yeah.
Like, wouldn't anybody want that?
Yeah, but I mean, it's not going to get you up out of your chair and get your job done.
What if your job is to just sit there, though?
Good point.
Good point. For Friday, the best things in life are actually really expensive. Not necessarily wrong. And then for the weekend, remember when you thought this year was going to be better than last year? Oh, no. Woo! I mean, hey, Halo Infinite hasn't come out yet, so I guess we're true then on that mark, huh? I'm just kidding. We have a different... I'm not even going to go there anymore. I'm done. You should try out Snow Runners with that new gear.
Snow Runners?
Oh, the video game? Isn't that like the hyper realistic? SnowRunner puts you in the driver's seat of powerful vehicles as you conquer extreme open environments with the most advanced terrain simulation ever.
Oh my God.
Drive 40 vehicles from brands such as Ford, Chevrolet, and Freightliner as you leave your mark on an untamed open world. There you go. Could you imagine how much Infinite we could have been playing over a pandemic? But no, picky bitches had to complain about graphics. I don't think that's necessarily the only reason why they delayed the game, Justin, and you know that.
Nope, that's it. That's
it's just the picky bitches who complained about graphics. Can we get that framed? I'm gonna screenshot that message from Justin. I'm gonna get it framed and we're gonna put it on the set.
Perfect.
Could you imagine how much Infinite we could have been playing over a pandemic? But no! Picky bitches had to complain about graphics. That's like that's the synopsis of this life. Oh my God. But now we can have full in-person events and shit when the game comes out. Yeah. I mean, yeah, that's the point. That's what we're hoping for. That's what we're all gunning for. Eventually.
Oh, I got that same message.
Neat. That was fun. It's like that looked fake as shit anyway.
Yep.
Oh.
From the UGC Discord.
Only reason why I'm in there is because they put on Halo events. Oh, wait.
Yeah, that's a good point. Let's just...
Leave that shit right quick. All right, let's look up. Oh, my God, Will, you're going to be so happy. So we did Shark Joke Week, right?
Yeah.
For work.
Uh-huh.
We figured out what the next theme for this week is.
What is it?
What do you think? I said you're gonna be so happy.
Monkey.
Yep.
No.
Yeah, we're doing monkey jokes, Will. I haven't looked them up yet. Are you doing it right now?
Yeah.
You should. Like I said, I haven't done any. I haven't looked any up yet. So this is gonna.
I'll use the scary mommy thing again.
Yeah, scary mommy. Got to go attend to my fish tank. You guys have a wonderful Sunday. Hope I can make next Friday. Hope you can too, man. Hope you have a great rest of your week. Enjoy your fish tank. I'm going to get some yard work done today before it potentially rains because I need to put some fertilizer down. You have a funny one in there or no? Will's going to provide us with the singular joke of the day or the weekend. There you go, Josh. Go ahead and do that.
What do you call a monkey with a banana in each ear?
What do you call a monkey with a banana in each ear?
Yeah.
What do you call a monkey with a banana in each ear? I have no idea.
Anything you want, he can't hear you.
That's fucking stupid.
Yes, it is.
It's good, but it's stupid. I'm upset now. What else you got? You got one more?
What do you call monkeys who share an Amazon account?
Wait. Primates? It has to do with Prime. Right? It has to do with Prime. Primates?
Prime mates?
Yeah. Okay, I got it.
Hey!
Man, fuck. All right, one more? Or are you good?
Good.
Okay. All right. with that, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to do it for episode 179 after show. Fuck, I'm yawning. Like I said, I got some lawn work I got to take care of today. I'm not terribly looking forward to it, but fuck. Oh, well. What are you doing the rest of the day? Oh, you're going to play with your wheel. Yeah. You got a stick on there?
Stick?
Yeah. Stick?
No, I didn't get the shifter.
Oh, you're not going to play with your shifter?
Well, it's got the paddle shifters.
Oh.
Like the actual F1 wheel.
You're going to flick your paddles?
Yeah.
Sick. I was just trying to think of sexual innuendos, but none of them work out.
The stick would have worked. But
yeah, would have, but, whatever.
Whatever, we tried.
Fuck it. I'll send you the code for 2020 so that way you can have that.
Fuck yeah!
Fuck yeah!
Do you know F1 2019 doesn't work on PC? There's like a if you have a 30 series graphics card, there's an issue with it.
Oh, I was gonna say it works fine for me. Ladies and gentlemen, that's gonna do it for episode 179, the after show. Thank you very much for watching. Again, thank you very much. Hope you have a great rest of your Sunday, a great week. Mortal Kombat on Friday, if you're interested in that, should be a fun time. Formula One has a week off, so no race this weekend. But, I guess we should say here, we didn't mention it before, but we should say it here. If you made it this far in the after show, know that we will be making a guest appearance on a Podcast Evolve show next week.
Yeah.
So stay tuned for that. We're going to be talking about Halo Infinite multiplayer. Should be a fun time. From the mindset of somebody who loves Halo 5 and someone with a mindset who has played a lot of the older titles in the franchise. It'll be a good time. I'm excited. Ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it for us. We'll see you next week. But until then, again,